Tell me why Juvia's Place released liquid lipsticks and didn't tell nobody. I went all over on their Instagram and they have like a couple posts about their liquid lipstick, but that's it. They really did not advertise these liquid lipsticks, so I went ahead and I bought some. They have a total of 12 new shades. I know that like in the past they have like the berry colors. They came out with this same formula for the berries, but then it just released like nudes, so now they have like a total of 12 shades. I went ahead and picked up 5. I picked up the shades that I knew that I would use or that I would like based on what I saw on the Instagram, and I have one on right now. But before I get into all of these shades, I'm going to go ahead and swatch them on my arm, and then we're going to come back and we're going to swatch them on my lips. Back. So like I said before, Juvia's Place had this formula of the Velvety matte liquid lipstick in the berry collection. I believe it was like 3 shades. I don't remember exactly. Let me see if I can find them. Had them in the red velvet, and then there was another shade called Scarlet. Now if I'm not mistaken, so what I see here, they have Scarlet, which is part of the 12, but as for the red velvet, oh, okay, so they still have red velvet and scarlet. The 2 original colors, red velvet and scarlet, is part of the 12, so they actually came out with 10 new shades. Oh, perfect. And I did not purchase any of the 2. I didn't purchase the 2 older shades. So basically, the 5 shades that I purchased, we're going to go into more detail about, is not part of the original 2 that she has. So pretty much this Velvety matte liquid lipstick is supposed to be very soft and hydrating compared to other matte liquid lipstick. I did apply one of the liquid matte lipsticks for this look, and this look is available on my channel now, so I'll put a link at the end of the video so you can go ahead and check out this look. Let's start with the first color. This color is Shortbread. Okay, so Shortbread, based on the pictures, it looked like it's a terracotta shade. At least on the model, that's kind of what it is giving when it comes to tan skin. Now when it comes to deeper skin, it do have like more of a peachy tone to it, so maybe that is the terracotta, but then on deeper skin it looks a bit lighter. Let's see what it looked like on my lips. Now with these liquid lipsticks, I'm not going to do a liner because I want you to see exactly what it looked like. Now if it looks crazy, we might add a liner so that you guys can see what it looked like in a more wearable condition. Alright, so this is what the first shade looks like. This is Shortbread. It do have like a terracotta. It has more of like an orangey peachy undertone to it. I do like it. I feel like it's really nice, especially for the summer, and it complement my shirt, my green shirt that I have on. It's a little bit orangier than I expected to be, but in the picture it do look like the picture. So I don't know what I thought that it would look like on me, even though it do look like the picture, and I do like it. So this is what Shortbread look like. The shade that I have on now is called Gingerbread. Gingerbread is more of like a mauve pink. It do have like a slight like a smidget of like a peach undertone to it. It is more of a mauve pink shade. So this is the liquid lipstick that I had on early at the beginning of the video, so I did reapply so you guys can see what it looked like fresh and without a lip liner, because originally in the video that I created this makeup look, I used a lip liner, so I wanted to show you guys what it looked like without a liner, so basically freestyling. And this is what she looked like. Now it is a little bit different for me because I usually like warmer shades, and this is a very much so cool tone liquid lipstick, which is perfect especially for this eye look, because this eye look is a taupe. It's not mauve. I do have a mauve Juvia's Place Mauve palette, which probably would go great with this lip, especially if you're going for a monochromatic makeup look. But because I'm going with a taupe, and taupe and mauve is pretty much in the same color range, it has like that dusty, cool feel to it. I feel like this lip goes very well with this eye without being 100% monochromatic. So this shade here, once again, is Gingerbread. Now this shade here that I'm wearing is called Spice. Now wait a minute. I don't know, maybe I need to let it dry down a little bit more, but this shade is like a brick red, which is not exactly what I was expecting from it. Based on the picture, it looks more like a chocolate brown with a red undertone. And then they also have another shade, which I'm going to show you next, which is called So 90s, which is like a dark chocolate. On me, it looks more like a brick red. Like even when I pulled it out of the packaging, I'm like, okay, it looks like very much so milk chocolate. And then when I take the doe foot out of the packaging, I'm like, where's all this red coming from? I don't know, maybe it's my eyes, but I'm like, don't get me wrong, it's very pretty, very beautiful. I feel like this is something that I'll probably pull off for like the fall, winter. I love it. Look, I don't know if you guys gonna see it on your end, but please excuse me if you see lipstick on my teeth, because I'm trying, y'all. I'm fighting for my life over here. So this shade here, Honey, what? I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I haven't had a dark brown liquid lipstick like this since, if I'm not mistaken, I know the first one, I'm not sure if the first one that I purchased, hold on, wait, let me see if I still have it. Do I still have it? Okay, so I remember like way back, probably like around 2016-ish. One of my liquid mattes that I have, this is like old. I don't even use this one anymore because it's so old. But it kind of reminds, actually it still smells good. I wonder, is this, right? This one is actually from Lime Crime. It is Salem. I wonder if that's the same. Put away. I think this one's a little darker. I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna let it dry on my hand. I did swatch it on my hand. I'm gonna let it dry so that you guys can see. Oh my goodness, I haven't had a dark brown since Lime Crime, and I know I got this back in like 2016 when I went to IMAX years ago. This was like way before I started doing YouTube. I love it. Most definitely will be wearing this during the fall and winter time of the year. Me personally, I feel like Spice is kind of giving 90s as well. This one is just more of like a dark chocolate, no cut. It's just straight up chocolate. It is more on the cooler side than Spice. Obviously Spice is more reddish. Okay, so these are the swatches. I haven't let them dry down yet, but this one on top of here is Lime Crime, and then the one that's on the bottom is the Juvia's Place. They look so freaking similar. I do feel like Lime Crime has a little bit more of a red tint to it, not as red as Spice. But yeah, it's been so long since I've had like a chocolate brown like this. Dolls. Okay, girls. Now this last shade that is on my lips is called Lulu. This shade is better than what I thought it was going to be. Initial application, Lulu is thicker and more creamier than the other ones. The other ones apply a little bit more like a liquid lipstick. This one was more creamier, but it did dry down to a matte. And as you see, there's nothing on my hands, like nothing. It does not come off. It doesn't move or anything like that. When I was looking and choosing which shade I wanted, so there's four shades. There's four shades that's more in the red family. Okay, so there's Scarlet, which was more of like a brick red. Take a Seat, which was more of like a magenta. It was pink. It was like a hot pink. And then we had Lulu, which is this one I have here, and then the Red Velvet, which was more of like a true red lipstick. Now I ended up going with Lulu because I had more of like a blue undertone to it. To me, I feel like that's more sexier than just like a true red lipstick. And baby, y'all, it's pretty. Now look, please excuse the application. I know it's not perfect because I was trying my best to make it or line it up without a lip liner, so please excuse me if it's like running all over the place, the lines are not as crisp. That's not the point of the video. The point is just to show you what it looked like, and I didn't want to use a lip pencil because I wanted you to see like the true, making sure we were recording because she will turn off, but I just want to make sure that you guys see what it looked like on lips. And I love this shade. Whenever I need like a red lip, this is gonna be it, because I've been looking for like a red lip with a blue like a blue tone to it, because they say blue, like red lipstick with a blue tone or blue tint to it, or blue, like blue in it, like a little bit of blue in it makes your teeth whiter. I don't know if that's true or not, but I do feel like it's a very pretty color. I like it, y'all. Alright guys, so let me know down below in the comment section if you tested out the Juvia's Place Velvety Matte Liquid Lipstick, and even if you haven't, let me know which shade is your favorite shade, or which shade you're interested in getting. I feel like these Velvety Matte Liquid Lipsticks would be perfect for any occasion. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and remember, you're made for more. See you next time. Bye!